Welcome back, Internet. Keeney coming to you with a pro tip of the day. This is going to be for your Autel scanner user dudes and dudettes. Who are kidding? Dudettes don't watch this channel. If you ever come to a sequence or a step or whatever in service information and it tells you to make whatever system you're dealing with, make the computer run a self-test or self-diagnostic or whatever word that it's going to use, basically where the computer goes in and checks itself. This is how you get those computers to do it on the Autel scanner specifically. This one's going to be a pretty straightforward, weird example. That was a weird thing to say. Most commonly, you'll see this type of difference, like most notably in like Ford diesels. So you'll do a fault scan of the full vehicle, and then if you go into the PCM specifically, you hit trouble codes, and you've got like 5 or 6 options. It's like key on engine off codes, key on engine running codes, running injector codes, running glow plug codes, and then like continuous memory codes. You got all those different options. Those are like versions of self-tests. I've never seen this in any documentation for Autel for any of the other computers, but based on my experience, I've seen this numerous times. Just had it happen on this vehicle, so I wanted to show you how to do that. This is a 2007 Lincoln Mark LT, pretty much an F-150. And this is how you do a module self-test on this particular vehicle. All right, here we are in the Greatest Glares channel. We did a fault scan on this vehicle, and if we go to list, we can see the only modules with codes in it is the driver's seat module and the vehicle security module. No other computer has any codes in it, most notably number 7, the HVAC. So automatic HVAC. We'll just show you this. We'll hit fault scan on it. It'll go through, rescan everything again. And you will see, if I can get a glare off of the screen, that we're just going to have the same result. Specifically, module number 7 will have no faults. All right, we got the same 4 faults that we don't care about for this vehicle. Module number 7 there, climate control, pass no fault. If we enter into this module and hit trouble codes, when you're inside the module and you hit trouble codes, it executes a self-test. So we can see right now everything is off. Specifically, it's going to you probably won't be able to hear it, but I can hear the HVAC ductwork changing. Also, the lights will flash for the heated seats. So let me just hit trouble codes. It's going to start reading them. Oops. Vehicle must be prepared for read codes, blah, blah, blah. So this is its self-test, is just in the code read. So I'm going to hit OK. We'll pan over there. There you go. See, the lights are lit up. It's doing, there's 1. And then it just says establishing communication all the time. But it is going through a self-test right now. And when it does this self-test, the code results you get here may not always show up in the full auto scan, and I will show you that as well. This thing usually doesn't take too long to do its self-test. There it is. So we've got a very blurry screen. Goodness gracious. A Bravo 2266. I know it's blurry. Just gonna have to trust me. Left side blend door circuit failure. And on this one, even if I erase codes, it'll redo this full test. Those lights come back on, this code comes back. But I want to show you this too. When you exit out of a module with the Autel, it'll rescan it for codes. And I want to show you how this does not happen. So I'm going to hit escape. And if I hit escape one more time, it's going to take us back to the auto scan section. So escape, and it will read that code. So reading codes, pass no fault. Hit fault scan again. Let it go through the full code list. That code will not populate. So scanning, boom, pass no fault. So that is how you run that self-test. Just a little pro tip for you. I've never seen this documented anywhere in the Autel information, and in the, I don't know, dozens or hundreds of times I've called Autel for tech support, we've never come across this topic before, but I've seen it several times in doing various module testing, so I wanted to bring it to y'all. Hope that was helpful for somebody out there, and I hope it helps you with some weird diagnostic steps, especially in the service procedure where it wants you to run that self test. I'll catch y'all up in the next video.